What if everything you've been feeling lately, the heaviness, the anxiety, the sense that something's off, isn't because you're broken, but because your energy is out of tune? We've been taught to fix our lives by fixing the outside. Change the job, change the relationship, change the diet. But what if the real shift begins at the vibrational level? The invisible frequency that shapes every part of your reality. Most people live their entire lives without ever realizing this truth. You are an energetic being first and a physical one second, and that means your entire world, your mood, your clarity, your relationships, your success is a mirror of your frequency. But here's the catch. Raising your vibration isn't about hype or temporary highs. It's about something deeper, something permanent. Because once you understand how vibration works, not just as a concept, but as a living reality, you unlock a power that most people never touch. A steady, grounded, peaceful energy that carries you through life's chaos. A spiritual magnetism that can't be faked. The kind of presence that heals, attracts, and transforms without saying a word. So if you've ever felt stuck, scattered, or spiritually exhausted, this might be the most important video you ever watch. Because in the next few minutes, we're not just going to talk about vibration, we're going to show you how to raise it permanently. And the journey starts right now. Everything in the universe is vibrating, always and without exception. From the movement of galaxies to the flicker of your thoughts, vibration is the underlying rhythm of all existence. Even what seems solid is just dense energy pulsing at a slower rate. Your body, your emotions, your beliefs, they're all frequencies dancing together in a symphony that becomes your life. Understanding this isn't just mystical theory. It's a gateway to transforming your entire experience. Because when you shift your vibration, you shift the reality that surrounds you. Your personal frequency is like a radio signal. What you send out, consciously or unconsciously, is what the universe echoes back. If your energy is heavy with fear, doubt, or self-judgment, you'll attract situations that match that density. But raise your vibration, and suddenly, life begins to feel aligned, peaceful, and even magical. This isn't luck, it's resonance. High-frequency living draws high-frequency experiences, opportunities, people, and insights that reflect your new energetic tone. Modern science is beginning to affirm what ancient mystics always knew. Quantum physics shows us that everything is energy vibrating at certain frequencies. This bridges the worlds of spirit and matter, showing us that vibration isn't just spiritual poetry, it's measurable, observable truth. Your thoughts are electric, your emotions magnetic, and together they form the field of vibration you live in. And that field is constantly creating. The question isn't whether you're vibrating, you are. The real question is, what frequency are you living on right now? And even more importantly, what would your life look like if you raise that frequency permanently? This is the foundation of everything that follows, because the journey ahead isn't just about temporary elevation. It's about becoming a living transmitter of high energy, all day, every day, no matter what life throws your way. Feeling uplifted after a meditation, a walk in nature, or listening to an inspiring message is beautiful. But fleeting moments of high energy aren't enough. Like a candle flickering in the wind, those spikes often fade when stress returns. Spiritual growth demands more than emotional highs. It asks for stability. The true test of vibration is not how bright you shine when things are easy, but how steadily you burn when life becomes uncertain, chaotic, or painful. Maintaining high vibration permanently means cultivating inner coherence, a state where your mind, body, and spirit work in harmony. It's not about being constantly ecstatic, but about carrying peace, clarity, and strength through your daily life. Think of it like tuning an instrument. Without regular attention, your energy goes out of tune. But with practice, you stay aligned, even when the external world plays discordant notes. This is the essence of spiritual maturity. Modern life bombards you with distractions that scatter your energy, endless notifications, news that stirs fear, conversations that drain. To maintain your vibration, you must choose deliberately what you allow into your field. This means saying no to noise and yes to nourishment, no to drama, yes to presence, no to mindless scrolling, yes to mindful breathing. Each choice builds or breaks your energetic consistency. Raising your vibration permanently isn't about bypassing negative emotions. It's about mastering your response to them. When fear knocks, you breathe deeper. When doubt whispers, you listen to your deeper knowing. Over time, your vibration becomes less reactive and more radiant, and instead of chasing moments of peace, you begin to live from it. That's the shift. That's the path. Long before vibration became a buzzword, ancient civilizations were already decoding its power. In the Hermetic teachings of Egypt, everything was seen as frequency in motion, as above, so below. The Vedic sages of India spoke of Nada Brahma, the universe as sound. Native American elders spoke of the Great Spirit flowing through every rock, river, and breeze. These weren't abstract beliefs. They were lived truths, passed down as sacred knowledge of how to align with the rhythm of existence. What's stunning is how modern science is now echoing these ancient truths. Quantum physics teaches us that particles are not fixed things, but waves of energy vibrating at different rates. Your body, your brain, your environment, they're all vibrating fields of possibility. This isn't spirituality versus science, it's the convergence of both. A universal language is emerging, and it tells us vibration is the foundation of reality, and your consciousness is a powerful tuning fork within it. When you understand this, your view of life changes. You stop feeling like a victim of random circumstances and start seeing yourself as a co-creator of your experience. The energy you cultivate isn't just personal. It affects your relationships, your health, and even the spaces you inhabit. Like singing bowls that change the vibration of a room, your presence can uplift or disturb. Every thought you entertain, every emotion you hold, contributes to the field you walk in. The wisdom of the ancients and the revelations of science agree on one thing. You are more than flesh and thought. You are vibration in motion, part of a great symphony. And when you learn to consciously raise your frequency, you don't just feel better, you live better. You tune into a current that carries wisdom, synchronicity, and peace. And that current has always been waiting for you to remember. Pause for a moment. I want to hear from you. Which idea or practice has resonated with you the most so far? Was it the power of internal coherence? The reminder to live with presence and gratitude? Drop it in the comments below. Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to see today. Let's raise our vibration together, one reflection at a time. Your vibration acts like a lens, not only shaping how others respond to you, but also how you see the world. When your energy is high, colors seem brighter, conversations feel deeper, and your intuition sharpens like a blade. You notice synchronicities, feel guided, and sense a deeper meaning behind events. But when your vibration drops, the same life can feel dull, heavy, and confusing. The world hasn't changed, your frequency has. Thoughts, emotions, intentions, and even the words you speak are all tools that build your energetic field. Every complaint lowers your resonance. Every word of gratitude lifts it. It's not just about being positive, it's about being conscious. You can't fake a high vibration. The universe doesn't respond to appearances, it responds to energy. That's why honesty, even when painful, vibrates higher than false positivity. What many overlook is that your vibration doesn't just affect your feelings, it directs your life. High vibration pulls you toward aligned opportunities, healing relationships, and clarity of purpose. Low vibration magnetizes confusion, toxic cycles, and emotional stagnation. This isn't punishment or reward, it's resonance. Life mirrors your frequency, always. Your outer world is the echo of your inner vibration. So, instead of constantly trying to fix your circumstances, what if you focused on shifting your energy first? The moment you raise your vibration, your perception changes, and with it, so does what you attract. Your relationships evolve. Your path becomes clearer. Doors open where walls once stood, because when your inner world vibrates at truth, peace, and love, your outer world follows. The events in your life matter far less than how you interpret them. Two people can live the same moment. One sees crisis, the other sees growth. Your vibration is shaped by that choice, and that choice is determined by your mindset. A mind trained to look for lessons instead of losses, gratitude instead of grievance, will generate a higher, steadier energy. This isn't wishful thinking, it's energetic mastery in motion. Emotions are the fuel of your vibration, but not all emotions are equal. The ones that linger, that become habits, are the ones that shape your energetic state the most. A flash of anger won't drop your frequency permanently, but living in resentment will. Likewise, a fleeting moment of joy is lovely, but cultivating deep, consistent gratitude, even for the small things, transforms your baseline frequency. The most overlooked habit of all, presence. Living mentally in the past or future drains your vibration like a leaking battery. Worry, regret, anticipation, these all exist outside the now. But your power, your energy, your transformation, it lives in the present. Mindfulness is not just a technique, it's a spiritual reorientation. Each time you return to the present moment, you realign with your true frequency. So if you want to raise your vibration permanently, start with your habits of thought and emotion. Observe what you feed your mind. Notice what you hold in your heart. Catch the internal narratives that keep your energy low and gently rewrite them. Don't aim for perfection, aim for consistency, because what you do consistently becomes who you are vibrationally. There's a hidden power in living in alignment. When your thoughts, emotions, words, and actions all match, when there's no contradiction between your inner and outer world, your energy becomes magnetic. People feel it. Opportunities respond to it. It's like becoming a tuning fork that resonates with the highest frequencies of life. This is called internal coherence, and it's the engine behind lasting high vibration. But most people live in energetic fragmentation. They say yes when they mean no. They smile while holding back sadness. They chase goals that don't reflect their soul. This dissonance may not always be visible, but it's felt by you and the world. It weakens your vibration, creates inner conflict, and clouds your direction. The path to permanent high vibration begins with radical authenticity. Not perfection, authenticity. When your inner truth matches your outer expression, your vibration stabilizes. It doesn't mean you never feel pain or doubt. It means you stop pretending. It means your yes is real, your no is firm, and your life becomes a clear signal instead of static noise. That clarity doesn't just affect you. It attracts people and situations that match your true self, instead of the mask you wear. Start noticing where you're out of sync. Is your job aligned with your values? Do your friendships reflect your inner growth? Are you speaking your truth or rehearsing what's expected? Every act of alignment, however small, builds a coherent field of energy. And that coherence is not only powerful, it's healing. It allows your vibration to rise naturally, effortlessly, and to stay there. The moment you commit to raising your vibration permanently, life starts testing that commitment. It's not a punishment, it's preparation. The universe refines your energy by exposing what still needs healing. Old wounds, unconscious fears, limiting patterns, they surface not to break you, but to burn away what's false. Every challenge is a mirror, showing you where your frequency still falters under pressure. It's easy to feel elevated when everything flows. But true vibrational mastery is proven when you can stay aligned in chaos, keep your center when storms come, and choose love over fear when the world pushes against you. These moments are initiations, and each one you pass deepens your power, sharpens your clarity, and expands your spiritual field. Growth isn't smooth, it's sacred friction. Relapse is natural. Energetic setbacks happen. You might fall back into old patterns, feel drained by toxic environments, or get pulled into collective fear. But that doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're human. The key is to return again and again to the practices, choices, and truths that lift you. Your strength isn't measured by how often you fall, but by how fiercely you rise. Remember, you're not being tested because you're doing something wrong. You're being strengthened because you're finally doing something right. The higher you rise, the more resistance you may feel, not as punishment, but as pressure that forges a stronger, clearer, more luminous version of you. Embrace the challenge. Bless the pressure. It means you're transforming. There's no mystery to keeping your vibration high, but there is discipline. Simple, intentional practices done daily can completely shift your energy field. Start by waking with intention. Before reaching for your phone or stepping into the noise, take a moment to center your energy. Breathe deeply. Set a purpose for your day. That early alignment echoes through every hour that follows. Next, consume mindfully. Everything you take in becomes part of your vibration, not just food, but media, conversations, even environments. Eat whole, living foods when possible. Avoid content that stirs fear, judgment, or chaos. Surround yourself with voices and people that uplift, not deplete. Protecting your energy isn't isolation, it's wisdom. Your vibration is sacred. Treat it like sacred ground. Pause throughout the day for silence and breath. Even 1 minute of stillness resets your frequency. Let your breath become your anchor, especially in moments of tension. Your breath is the gateway between the physical and energetic worlds. Use it often. Also, speak truthfully. Your words carry vibration. Gossip, complaints, or self-criticism lower your energy. Honesty, compassion, and affirmation elevate it. Movement matters. Your energy flows through your body, and stagnant energy creates emotional heaviness. Dance, stretch, walk barefoot on the earth. Let your body become an instrument of flow. Then, practice gratitude, not as a cliché, but as a conscious vibration of appreciation. And finally, rest deeply. Sleep isn't just physical recovery, it's energetic renewal. Prioritize it. These 7 practices are not temporary fixes. They're lifelong portals to permanent high vibration. There's a paradox on the path to raising your vibration permanently. The more you try to control your energy, the more it resists. True vibrational mastery doesn't come from force. It comes from surrender. Letting go is not giving up. It's releasing resistance. It's saying yes to the moment, yes to the unknown, yes to the deeper intelligence that guides all energy. This surrender allows your frequency to rise naturally, without strain. Most people try to raise their vibration by effort, affirmations, routines, endless doing. But the highest vibration flows when you relax into your essence. When you stop striving to be something and simply be. Like a river that flows around rocks, energy finds its highest expression when it's unhindered. That's why faith, presence, and conscious detachment are such powerful frequency raisers. They remove the static of fear and allow clarity to emerge. You're not a victim of your circumstances. You're not at the mercy of others' energy. You are the creator of your vibration. And the moment you reclaim that truth, everything begins to shift. But creation doesn't always look like action. Sometimes it looks like trust. Sometimes it looks like stillness. Sometimes it looks like letting go of what no longer fits the person you're becoming. The most magnetic people aren't those who fight for energy. They're the ones who embody it. They radiate peace because they've stopped resisting life. They vibrate clarity because they've stopped chasing confusion. The more you surrender to your authentic rhythm, the more naturally your vibration rises, and the more effortlessly the world begins to respond. You've probably heard much of this before. Maybe you've read books, watched videos, listened to spiritual teachers, but knowledge alone doesn't raise your vibration. Embodiment does. True transformation begins the moment you stop collecting information and start living it. It's in the silent decisions you make when no one's watching. It's in how you show up when things are hard, not just when they're easy. Embodiment means making spiritual truth physical. It means letting your insights shape your behavior, your relationships, your routines. Not just talking about presence, but practicing it when your mind races. Not just preaching gratitude, but choosing it when things fall apart. Every time you live what you know, your vibration roots deeper until it's not something you do, it's who you are. Daily practice is the bridge between knowing and becoming. It doesn't have to be elaborate. A morning breathwork ritual, a conscious walk under the moon, a choice to forgive instead of resent. These small acts, when done consistently, recalibrate your entire field. High vibration isn't a moment of enlightenment. It's the discipline of returning to truth again and again until it becomes your default state. So ask yourself, what are you still waiting for? You already have the tools. You already carry the wisdom. The question is, will you embody it? Will you live it when it's inconvenient? Because the path to raise your vibration permanently isn't found in theory. It's etched into your daily life. That's where the shift happens. That's where the soul awakens. Now that you know the path, the only question left is, will you walk it? Raising your vibration permanently isn't about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you really are beneath the noise, a radiant being of energy, fully capable of shifting your life from the inside out. Every breath, every thought, every choice is a thread in the frequency you weave, and you're weaving it right now. Start small. Wake up with intention. Protect your energy like it's gold. Choose presence over distraction. Truth over approval. Alignment over perfection. You don't need to do it all at once. Just enough to tip the scale each day. Because it's not one big leap that changes everything. It's one aligned moment, repeated over and over, that rewires your entire reality. So ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to raise my vibration, not just for a moment, but for a lifetime? What part of me have I been ignoring, suppressing, or waiting to fix later? The time for waiting is over. The shift begins now. Not with information, but with embodiment. If this video resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, not just to stay connected, but to stay aligned. This space is here to keep your energy high, your vision clear, and your spirit awake. You're not alone on this path. We're walking it together, one vibration at a time.